Go ahead.
But before that, I appreciate the fact that you stood all through your session. The back view was enlightening. But on a more serious note, do you believe that everybody has to fake it till they make it? Do you believe in that term? Is it a term that you promote or that you wish people to partake in, or everyone to?
No, because I always say, when we use the narrative fake, for you to be fake, or for you to package, or for you to brand, you must have a sense of direction, and you must have money. You can't fake if you're poor. So if you don't have the capacity to brand, not everybody can brand. That's the reason why sometimes you go to different companies, you go to different people to start up. It's not for everybody. So when I talk, I always say, find your capacity, find your drive. Now, I'm going to use myself as an example.
The industry making us proud. Please give her a round of applause.
A round of applause for Blessing. So I have a lot of young people coming to meet me, wondering when to submit their portfolios.
Mr. Abbas, where are you?
Mr. Abbas, where are you? Wave.
Area Marketing Manager, Lush Hair Nigeria. They are the ones supporting the initiative. Please, a round of applause as he comes for 2 minutes, 120 seconds to tell us the unique value proposition of this unique brand.
Chris, which kind of abomination you just come in? Hold on. Chris, how can you call the brand that I'm carrying on my head? Hey, where are they carrying? Where are they?
Mr. Shola, no vex. Go back to that place.
Mr. Shola,
please call him back.
Mr. Shola, if you are carrying a sporty lush hair in this building, please make some noise. Where are my ladies? Because lush hair is not only reusable, it's lightweight, it's flexible, it's tangle free, and guess what? Very affordable. I like. And that's why the brand is very present today at the African Fashion Week. Everyone is going to get it back today, so feel free. If it's going to be the crochet, if it's the knitting flow, Shola, regional manager, Lush Hair in the building. Chris,
good afternoon, everyone.
You don't want them to increase my money.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I'm so honored to be in the midst of great personalities here. Without formal charges, let me just quickly go straight to the point. Okay, so as you all know, it's your favorite hair extension brand.
Are we ready for this one?
One of the finest hair.
See, can I also add that the real star boy is in the building? Ladies and gentlemen, the king of the runway. From when Tenor was born, Tenor had been walking the runway. Tenor is 10 now. Tenor is an acrobat, footballer, runway supermodel, actor, and now can I add, songwriter and musician. Only one pikin. Make some noise for Tenor in the building. The real Lord man. See, if you ask Tenor now, how much do you want from Auntie Yabujo? You hear what you say. Tenor, how much do you want from Auntie Yabujo?
Please don't give him the mic. Let him.
Tenor will not tell you 100 naira. No. Tenor, how much? How much? Say it again.
200,000.
Aha. You're almost like my friend over there, 200,000.
Quickly, and I will allow Jerele to spearhead because he has a connect as a brother, as an industry colleague with this gentleman.
Ladies and gentlemen, before I call on this special speaker, I have to announce the arrival of a very good friend. She's a sex therapist. Have you ever met a sex therapist before? Children, block your ears. She is a professional, certified, accredited sex therapist. Let me just whisper to you. If your sex life is lacking and you have leg, make sure you come and meet Miss Shaslin, the one and only Sharon. Her class is alone. It be like testicles. It's already an invitation to say, come and tell her your problem. Sharon, you stand up for recognition.
Make some noise, please. A round of applause. Thanks for making it.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming on stage right now, the lyrical messiah, the rap assassin, the stage destroyer, the microphone magician, the one and only, the unequaled, unparalleled, unrivaled, VECTOR,
You know what, to put him on the spot.
Tony Lawani shot the video for that song.
Wow! A round of applause, please, boss.
That's how far back we go, and love you again, love you forever. Yes. Hi guys.
Okay.
We're supposed to be having a conversation.
Yeah.
How to stay relevant. Okay, so I want to believe most people here are not in the music industry, but staying relevant is applicable in every industry, right? Okay. It's not a hard thing to do either. You can either be everything everybody else is saying or be everything that you are. And if you're everything that you are, there can't be any other person like you. And that's how to stay relevant. It's not rocket science. Because before certain brands happened, nobody did them until the guys that did them, right? And those people did it exactly how they felt it needed to be done. Your knowledge is not wasted. I say to a lot of music people, I'm like, every aspect of your life is important. So, I went to St. Gregory's College, I grew up in Lafiaji, I grew up in Lafiaji. I'm as area boy as they come, but I'm also as blended as they come. Every aspect of who I am, so I can be on the stage telling you that girl, she got it, right? And the next time I'm very crown of clay rap, and I can be, she say many things I can do for you. It's every aspect of who I am that I'm tapping into. This can ripple effect into majority of the things you've heard before me. So, for example, Yako Ojo was telling you how to be an entrepreneur and how to juggle all these things together. In the field that you want to excel in, there are other avenues of revenue income. So if you want to be a designer, there are people who are designers and there are people who sew. If you're in the movie industry, there's crew. For me, what's most important is whatever it is that you're doing, you better be having fun doing it. So even whilst you're looking for money to support the thing that you want to do, it would be nice to make sure that within the confines of where you're looking for money, you find happiness. Because the depression from one side hustle can fuck with every other thing that you're doing. So how does that tally with staying relevant? I know, for example, no offense, Pretty Mike, I will not wear skirts. Like, it's Pretty Mike, like he's the darndest person I've seen on social media. Who goes to an event with plenty pregnant women? I mean, literally, you're telling everybody I'm a dick. But guess what? Only Pretty Mike does Pretty Mike. The next person that tries to copy Pretty Mike will fuck it up. Because he may not be trying to kiss the married woman. Don't. You must be yourself. The most important thing to be is yourself. In your workplace, be yourself. In your hustle, be yourself. In your marriage, be yourself. In your relationship, be yourself. The only thing you can do, the most important, not the only thing, the most important thing you can do for yourself is be yourself. And that will help you stay relevant through all the realities that you stay yourself. So I don't wear too much jewelry because it's not my thing. I don't make music like every other person because I'm not every other person. I don't go to places every other person goes to because they think it's a trend, because it's not my thing. It doesn't mean those people are lower than me. It doesn't mean those people are weaker than I am. It doesn't mean what I'm doing is less important. I'm just true to myself. And since nobody can be me, there can only be one Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, who is a rapper, who is a writer, who can be an actor, who is a music director, who is a music producer. There's only one of that. And I focus on being that 100%, even when I do business. For example, I don't think if I have value, I should chase anybody. The way money works is money looks for value, right? I mean, you have value, that's why they pay you salaries. Your music is interesting, that's why people buy it. Your clothes make sense, that's why people patronize. Money always chases value. The best way to stay relevant, whether music, whether fashion, whether just life in general, is to make sure that you're the value. So everything that chases value comes to you. I didn't go and lobby to be a... It's funny because when in Unilag I will be trying to get a bus going to Lagos Island, and once we get to Jibo, I'll see a billboard. It had Rakim on it, and Rakim had a mic stand over his shoulder like this. And he looked up and he wrote Hennessy, and I'm like, bad guy, right? And the earliest times I heard of Hennessy was Tupac. My enemies, I'm sipping my Hennessy, I'm like, you know. Fast forward, Olabide's present manager, I think is Ikemefuna. He hits me up, Alex says, yo Vector, we're trying to do something with Hennessy, and I feel like, yo, we need you as the rapper. I'm like, all right, let's go. And we met in Ikeja City Mall. And the money then it was decent, in the millions too, but it wasn't the oh my god brag millions, right? But because me, I'm happy rapping guy. If you give me 500K to rap, I'll rap now. Like, guys, I love rapping, I love making music, so well, you won't give me 500K and I'll take, but you know, it's just a figure of speech. Yeah, so it's okay, we have this, and let's go. And we did that. And before I knew what was happening, I became a creative director of the brand. I went from seeing Rakim on a billboard in Jibo in Yaba to sitting on the board, sitting in a board meeting with Hennessy, telling them exactly how we're going to do hip-hop in the year for like 7 seasons. I just stayed me. A lot of you may not know the value of being yourself and being honest to yourself. The only way, the best thing you can do for yourself after being yourself is mastering yourself. That's the only thing they can't take away from you. You can make clothes and they'll take that away. I mean, I had a court case. They took my performance rights away for almost a year. But the only thing that couldn't be taken away from me was my talent, because I had mastered my talent. So, through the storm, through the rain, through everything in the teacup, at the end of the day, are you what you say you are? I'm a designer. Are you really a designer though? When you make t-shirts, does it fold here around the armpits? You know how those guys in the make shirts, if you say you wear them here, it won't fold. I'm like, dude, I didn't request for body hug, and it can't be 2 in 1, it can't be baggy and body hug together. Right. I know fitting. Plus, I'm 6'4" with a longer torso than normal. I can't wear what everybody wears. I'm usually bespoke tailored or long length fashion. So you probably see me in Zara and ASOS more than you see me anywhere else, because they cater to people of my body size. Somebody stayed true to themselves and thought, tall people too deserve to have fashion now. Not that you wear t-shirt and when you raise your hand, they'll see your navel. That was my problem for a long time. But let me circle back to what the conversation initially is about. How to stay relevant. Be relevant to yourself. be honest to yourself. I mean, I don't believe in faking it till you make it, no offense. Just make it. It's like, who are you faking it for? When I started to not deceive myself, when I started to tell myself like I'm Victor the Viper, I was in Makati Barracks down the road there, in our 2-bedroom apartment with 5 kids, 4 siblings. And I was there telling myself I would rap. I couldn't have faked it, I couldn't afford to fake it. Right? I could only just make sure that if I say I'm going to be a rapper, every damn soul that meets me will know that they meant a rapper. And that drove me all the way to being able to go say a few millions is small money and say, tens of millions is good money. Because I'm rapping. Bro, when they paid me my bigger check than initial, they said make I pick instrumental. I was picking instrumental and I was laughing. Like, I was in my bedroom, I was like this. God, what's my head? Like, they're paying me big just to pick instrumental and rap. To do something I will do from now to the day that I die. Whether it's accredited or acknowledged or not, it makes me happy. So Milawani styled me for my first ever award in New York, 2012, the NEA Awards. And she's still styling to today. As a matter of fact, she can't be this every day. It's stressful to be a fashion icon if you're going to have to put things up together every day. But if it's not stressful, it means you're truly a fashion icon. Because for me, it's stressful because I'm not a fashion icon. Like, I don't. That's why I'm here in Crocs and this. It's like, okay, if I'm being honest with myself, I like to be comfortable. I want to be able to do like this and not be worried. Like, that's me. It doesn't have to work for you. Some people have to brand. But I believe like the ultimate brand is the self-mastery. Once you master yourself, what makes you happy won't get you into trouble. My dad passed, and I named my album after him. And it's funny, right? Because we're at the vaults in Ikoyi, and I was looking at his casket, and his name is Teslim, and I was like, Teslim, the energy still lives in me, gotcha. So I put a tattoo on my arm, Teslim, as an acronym for yes, he's dead, but the energy still lives in me. And that's what I'm titling my next album.
Okay.
So, pretty much, sorry, rounding up. My father's death.
And they come out by the lady with certificates.
All right, thank you so much. You said 120 minutes, but I want to appreciate everyone here. I want to appreciate the organizers of the Lagos Fashion Fair, and we are glad to partner with this awesome event. We love whatever it is that has to do with fashion. Like we all know, fashion and style says a lot about you even when you don't speak. So we understand that it has to do with a lot of esteem, and that is why at Aigbe Harvest and Homes we support anything that has to build the esteem of youth. We are a youth-centric organization. We are the people that want to help youths out there to start doing things the right way. We are known as Agro to Home Project Development Company. Like I said, we are youth-centric in the sense that we are here to empower all the youths of Nigeria and Africa. And we are saying that as a young person, you can own an Agro to Home property, even without being a billionaire. We have very little packages that you can subscribe to that you can pay in 12 months. And one of the packages, the one that will be playing for you, that's a Motherland Homestead package, and it is just 300,000 naira. You can pay in 12 months, that's 25,000 naira every month. So we're trying to break the norm, we're trying to change the game. We are saying that you don't have to be a billionaire before you can own a space for yourself. And that is why our tagline is that we secure future space for every individual. As well, we support a lot of events. just at the just concluded NYS event. We were there in Lagos, in Ibadan State. We were there in Ogun State as well. So we support a lot of events as one of our CSRs. Also, we award excellence in universities. And I would love to play this video just of a young boy that we made a landlord, at age 10. That's his mom, and he was the best student in the school, and that's one of our CSRs, like I mentioned. So we'll be doing that today as well. We'll be giving 2 different lands to do 2 different people.
Oh, is that 2?
Yes.
Please, a round of applause.
Alright, so we are making a landlord and a landlady today. We are making a landlord and a landlady today with a raffle draw. So people are passing around, they'll be giving you flyers. So please do well to put down your names so that you can become a landlord or a landlady today. Like I said, we support all your events, Lush and every other brands here. We support events a whole lot as one of our CSRs. So we are saying, youths, we can do so much more. We don't all have to travel. We all have to make Nigeria great again. So thank you so much.
Please, a round of applause for our proud sponsors, Advent Homes. On this note, I'd like to announce that the leadership of Atlantic Exhibition and of course Tiana Empire of the Toyin Lawani Masterclass, they will be moving the celebrities into the exhibition ground. We need everybody to leave with their bag because the setting will change a little bit for you to have Africa Fashion Week Nigeria runway officially picking up.
Ambassador Plenipotentiary of the African Fashion Week, Her Excellency Ambassador Dr. Mrs. Olufolake Abdulrazak, the First Lady of Kwara State, the Erelu of Ilado and Aigbe Kingdoms, Iya Soludero of Ofa, and the Matron of the African Fashion Week, Her Royal Majesty Erelu Abiola Dosunmu Yeye Odua, His Royal Majesty Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi of Ikate Kingdom, His Royal Highness Oba Ogunwusi, the Alara of Ilara Kingdom, Aigbe. A special guest of honor, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Theophilus, and here with me is an amazing co-host, Oluwafunke.
Thank you, Theophilus. We welcome you to the VVIP Closing Gala and Awards of the 8th edition of African Fashion Week Nigeria in collaboration with Lagos Fashion Fair. Please, permit me to welcome on stage the founder of the African Fashion Week London and Nigeria and CEO of Aigbe Textile Hub, Princess Ronke Adeyeye, for our opening remarks. Please, a round of applause.
Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi, Ojaja II, the Ooni of Ife. Her Excellency, who we're still waiting for, Ambassador Dr. Mrs. Olufolake Abdulrazak, the First Lady of Kwara State. Her Royal Highness Erelu Abiola Dosunmu, the Erelu Kuti of Lagos and the Yeye Odua of Ile-Ife. His Royal Highness, who we're still waiting for as well, Oba Elegushi. His Royal Highness, who we're still waiting for, Oba Folari Ogunsanwo. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 8th edition of Africa Fashion Week Nigeria in collaboration with Lagos Fashion Fair. Permit me to invite on stage the CEO of Lagos Fashion Fair and Atlantic Exhibitions, Mr. Aigbe. Established in 2014, Africa Fashion Week Nigeria is a sister platform to Africa Fashion Week London, and we have consistently been promoting the business of fashion Board for 12 years because for creativity to grow, there needs to be a platform that supports its growth. Africa Fashion Week Nigeria is a part of the success story of so many designers who use our platforms to create visibility, awareness, access to media, access to consumers, and our platform has enabled our designers to create a sustainable income for themselves. This year, our theme is the Adeyeye culture, as our heritage fabric has now become a global statement that is in global demand. This year, courtesy of EcoBank, there will be an Adeyeye Pavilion at Africa Fashion Week London, with a focus on developing more markets outside of Nigeria for our heritage fabric can help in growing our GDP if we position it as a non-oil export. I would like to specially thank His Imperial Majesty, the Oni of Ife, for enabling us to set up an Adeyeye training hub in Ife, which we opened in 2021. We have trained over 150 women and youth. We have provided some of them with startup funds, and some of them we have employed at the Adeyeye hub. I would also like to use this opportunity to thank Chief Mrs. Nike Ogundaye, who we're still waiting for, who has given all of us who are in the business of Adeyeye making, and she has been an inspiration for all of us. As Mama Nike has been at the forefront of promoting Adeyeye. Thank you very much. Once again, I welcome you all to Africa Fashion Week Nigeria 2022.
His Imperial Majesty, Oba Dr. Adeyeye Ogunwusi, Ojajatu Oni of Ife, Dr. Abiola Dosunmu Oodua of the Source, Our Excellency Ambassador Dr. Mrs. Olufolake Abdulrasaq, First Lady of Kwara State, His Royal Majesty Oba Adeyeye Saheed Ademola Elegushi Usenla III Elegushi of the Ikatse Elegushi Kingdom, distinguished dignitaries, our dear exhibitors, creative designers, and well-wishers. I welcome you all to this year's 8th edition of Lagos Fashion Fair 2022 in partnership with African Fashion Week Nigeria and Tony Lawani Masterclass. My name is Ayo Ulugbade, Managing Director, Atlantic Exhibition Nigeria Limited. Before I proceed, I would like to give glory to God Almighty, the giver of life, who has made this event a reality. Also, I want to use this medium to appreciate all our sponsors: Imperial, Dela.com, Launch, House of Tara, Agbond, Arrest, and Owens. Our exhibitors and media partners like STV, Channels TV, Star Times, TVC, Giddy TV, Pulse TV, and every other media partners here. I also want to use this opportunity to acknowledge my own mother, my mentor, Iyalode Alabalosin in Ascension. I have Madam Tola here to represent her. Thank you, ma'am. My profound gratitude goes to Princess Ronke Ademiluyi, CEO, African Fashion Week Nigeria, and Tony Lawani, known as Fashion Goddess, for the time spent and resources vested to ensure the success of this event. Lagos Fashion Fair exhibition is a ready-to-wear fashion exhibition, now in its 8th edition as well. Just as Lagos African Fashion Week. The event has brought together over 1,200 exhibitors and over 20,000 visitors in total. Lagos Fashion Fair objective has remained to create an enabling platform where creative Nigerian designers and fashion entrepreneurs connect with international designers to showcase the beauty and creativity of both worlds through their designs and innovations. It is also a platform to celebrate Nigerian entrepreneurs who have mastered the art of fashion by using it to make bold statements and create more versatility in their designs and brands. There is a special section for those interested in learning the dynamics of how it works in the fashion industry. As we all know, this section is being hosted by my partner and the CEO of African Fashion Week, popularly known as the fashion goddess, not only in Nigeria, but also across the world. And we all encourage you all to look forward to Africa Fashion Week London coming soon. Also, she managed this runway section to enable designers all over the world to display their dynamic image of fashion, especially African fashion. Once again, on behalf of my team, Atlantic Exhibition, I want to welcome you all and I wish you a fulfilling event. Thank you. Please sit back, relax, catch the vibes in this fashion exhibition 2022. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
While Princess Ronke was giving her speech, a very important dignitary came into this hall. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the First Lady of Kwara State. Can we give her a round of applause, please?
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Standing on the existing protocols, we want to acknowledge the presence of our sponsors. Please, when I mention their name, make sure to clap and appreciate them because they have been the sponsors of this program since Wednesday. House of Tara, please put your hands together for House of Tara. Lush Hair, please put your hands together once again. Thank you. And then we have Dila, please put your hands together for this amazing sponsors.
With instructions from Arole Oduwa, you can see that I'm adjusting my dress. Olofia Dimula, Olori Aladegogo, he has told me to reintroduce the First Lady of Kwara State. She is a classy, refined, beautiful, gorgeous, fabulous, absolutely stunning woman of many parts. The First Lady of Kwara State, Mrs. Folake, yes, Razak. I lost that for a moment. She is the matron of Africa Fashion Week. A very resounding round of applause with instructions from Kabesi. Lola Kabesi would like to know how old that little beautiful drummer is. Four or five? Five. Kabesi, she says five. While Ara was performing, a royal father walked into this auditorium in the person of His Royal Majesty, Kabesi Olufolari Ogunsowo, the Alara of Ilara Aigbe. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for him, please.
Thank you so very much. Now we would like to recognize the presence of Honorable Commissioner, Lagos State Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Cooperative, Honorable Dr. Mrs. Lola Akande, ably represented by Mrs. Helen Adeshino, Director of Commerce, Lagos State and
Good evening once again. I would like to invite the delectable, gorgeous, I call her my big sister, my supporter, my cheerleader, Her Excellency, Ambassador Dr. Mrs. Olufolake Abdulrazak, the First Lady of Kwara State, my big sis.
Good evening, everybody. It's a great, big pleasure to be here. I think the last time I was here was just before the pandemic, where we had a wonderful show as well, and I'm very happy to join you again this evening. His Imperial Majesty, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi Ojaja II, Ambassador Plenipotentiary of the African Fashion Week, Her Royal Highness Erelu Abiola Dosunu, and now the Yeye Odua of the Source, His Royal Highness Oba Falari Ogunsanwo, the Alara of Ilara Kingdom, Aigbe, and obviously the convener of today, Princess Ronke Adeyeye, and please let me go on this way. Everybody here is very special this evening, and we're very happy to have you here. I'm delighted to be part of yet another creative initiative of Princess Ronke Adeyeye, aimed at promoting our culture and creating pathways to wealth and economic empowerment through amplifying the place of Nigerian fabrics and fashioning it to meet current trends. Indeed, I am proud of what Princess Adeyeye has been able to achieve over the years through the Africa Fashion Week initiative, which has provided a veritable platform for Nigerian fashion designers to exhibit their designs and showcase their creative ingenuity in Lagos, London, and New York. And I believe there was a time we were supposed to go to Dubai, so I hope that will be revived very soon. I am aware that the different engaging sessions that had been held in the course of this event speak to the importance of African and Nigerian textile in the global cultural and creative economy and promoting it as a non-oil commodity. Interestingly, this rapidly growing sector can boost economies and drive inclusive socio-economic development. Its significant contribution of 3% of the global gross domestic product, GDP, highlights the economic potential of cultural and creative industries as a source of growth and job creation. In Nigeria alone, the cultural and creative industries contributed approximately $18 billion to GDP according to a World Bank 2020 report. Also, according to United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, cultural and creative industries account for more than 30 million jobs globally, employing more young people aged 15 to 29 worldwide than any other sector. As more young people enter Africa's labor market, I mean, this is our concern, how to make sure that people get jobs. national economies will need to create jobs to meet the demand. Creative industries have the potential to address the urgent need for job creation across the continent. It is in this regard that I commend the House of Oduduwa and His Imperial Majesty Arole Oduduwa Olofin Adimola, Oba Adeyeye Ogunwusi Ojaja II, the Oni of Ife, for championing the sustenance of our culture and heritage, and most importantly, for creating a pathway to wealth and promoting creativity among young Nigerians. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and once again, Her Royal Majesty, I think I called her something else, Erelu Abiola Josunu. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to use the occasion of today's event to share with you my positive stance in the promotion of creative economy, advancement of inclusive national economic growth, and promotion of our prestigious cultural values, amongst others. You will agree with me that this event features a display of the beauty of Nigerian fabrics, which validates the versatility of the age-long production technology that makes fabric the signature of Nigeria and indeed African textile industry. Like our own Ashoke in Kwara State, Adire has over time stood as a symbol of cultural identity, and as such we will continue to facilitate enviable alliances and partnerships to promote these fabrics while endearing our fashion industry and enthusiasts to new opportunities like this event presents, where they can put their ingenuity to play, and we would also encourage them to conform to technological trends that appeal to their trade, as these will constantly give them a competitive edge. It is heartwarming, however, to see renowned creative icons, and I'm going to mention a few because I came with one or two today. I'd like Banke Kuku to stand up. She walked in with me today, and I'm sure you all agree with me that she's doing a lot to promote the fashion industry in Nigeria. There's someone else that I wanted to be here, but he's a little bit under the weather, and I'm wearing his design today, and that's Adebakare. They are master storytellers and prolific actors. And I know our own Kwaran Kule Afolayan has also displayed on this stage several times. Your presence here, I am convinced, will inspire budding designers to be their very best. As the matron of Africa Fashion Week, I am committed to continue to support the initiative and play my role to the best of my ability. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, as you may well be aware, in the course of promoting our culture and creative industry, particularly the fashion industry, we have sponsored Ashoke weavers, entrepreneurs and designers through my office and the Ajike People Support Center to participate in the Africa Fashion Week, Lagos and London and New York. Our Ashoke has also been exhibited in so many other parts of the world. As we speak, the Kwara State government is in talks with the United Kingdom Department for International Trade to further promote the Ashoke fabric. And it was this same London where I met Princess Adeyeye in, I think it was 2016. And I think that particular event showcased the wife of the Vice President and a few other people. And since then, we haven't looked back. So it's several years of partnership, and I'm very happy to continue to support her. Permit me to thank everyone that is a part to the success of this event, and appreciating all the partners. And I particularly thank Mrs. Adeyeye for providing this platform to promote our creative minds and giving them a chance to show the world their ingenuity while promoting our cultural identity and heritage. That is always very important. We must never lose sight of this. Thank you, everyone, and it's a pleasure to be here once again. and I look forward to many more years of partnership. Thank you.